Hi, Justin Lobato here at the Autogeek Show Car Garage, actually outside of the Autogeek Show Car Garage with our guest, Jeff Silver from Jescar. And we wanted to show you today the Jescar APC All Purpose Cleaner. So there's a lot of great benefits, and we're gonna of course give you a demo on this daily driver, which has of course built up film and grime in the engine just from the daily routine of going from point A to point B. But we want to show you the value of what an all-purpose cleaner from Jescar can do for this engine. But before we dive into that, let's talk to Jeff about the benefits of this product.
All right, the APC All-Purpose Cleaner is part of the Jescar cleaning line of products, which includes our Auto Wash, which is our auto shampoo, as well as the Paint Refresh, which could be used on the paint. The All-Purpose Cleaner can be and should be diluted at different concentrations depending upon the job at hand. In the case of an engine bay, we're looking at maybe a 5-to-1 dilution rate with water. It can be diluted as a heavy concentration 3-to-1, and for working on exterior surfaces on your paint, for the heavy contamination that you want to remove, you dilute it 10-to-1 with water. So in this case, I believe we have a 5-to-1 dilution rate, which is going to help to degrease the engine bay and remove all of this contamination and grime, leaving a clean surface.
Yeah, and to add to the different dilutions, also it could be used on interior. So you go starting at that 1-to-10 ratio or 10-to-1, and then you go up to that 1-to-20, 20-to-1 kind of scenario. And that could also be on multiple surfaces on interior, not just exterior, of course. Right. That could be upholstery, carpet, and all of your other surfaces as well.
Yeah, it's important to, of course, test in an inconspicuous area. You always want to check any product before you use it in a sensitive surface such as a car interior. It should not necessarily be used on leather. Not saying it couldn't be, but we wouldn't recommend it on leather. But for the rest of the interior, it can be used, but just check it in an inconspicuous area first.
So today we're going to use the 1-to-5 dilution ratio for the engine compartment, because that really will help tackle a lot of the dirt, grime, and grease sediment that's inside of here from just all the moving parts and all the static cling of all that attaching to the surfaces. Now, this is a alkaline-based solvent-free cleaner, so it is safe and effective in regards to the surfaces of the engine compartment. That way it doesn't dull out, haze, or do anything as an adverse effect to those surfaces. When utilizing this, obviously with the bottle itself being a full concentrate, that's where you're going to want to get yourself a good spray bottle that will actually give you the dilution ratio numbers on the bottle itself to make it easier for you, so you don't have to think about it when you're doing this. You can just go ahead and fill to the line that's necessary and then fill the water the rest of the way. All right, there you have it. There's that 1-to-5 dilution ratio, as you can see there. And then we'll go ahead and fill this the rest of the way with water and get to working on this engine. There you are. Leave enough room in there. Now that we have our mixture here of the 1-to-5, we'll go ahead and move this out of the way. And there are quite the selection of brushes and tools that could be used to agitate the surface, to clean the surface. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the large detail brush here. And I'll make it simple. I'll spray this area and this area here. You want it to be nice and saturated because you want the chemical to work for you, so that way there's less physical labor involved. I'll even put some in the brush itself. Now you can let this dwell for 30 seconds to a minute to kind of let that break down the surface grime and film. And then you just go right in and you just start agitating. As you can see, immediately it starts working. It starts breaking down all that film and grime from the engine compartment. Even up here on the plastic area. And you can see how it's darkening the liquid from all the dirt, grime, and film that was on there. And then you can move forward with wiping this with a microfiber towel if you want to have more of a managed and controlled removal, or you could rinse it with a garden hose or a pressure washer. Set this on the shower setting And then I'm just gonna lightly rinse off what we did here. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and dry the moisture up from the area that we worked on, just so you could visually see the difference on how well and effortless this was to clean the surface. And even with my towel, they're still picking up some light grime, but I'll go to a fresh area here just to get it nice and dry. There's really not a whole lot left, but as you can see, the Jescar All Purpose Cleaner, APC of course, versus the area that was left behind that wasn't clean. So that's a good before and after in regards to the results with the Jescar All Purpose Cleaner. If you have any more questions or want more information about Jescar products and the Jescar APC All Purpose Cleaner, visit Autogeek.com.